Good morning, I'm Sir Random Finds.
And I am Bare Feet.
And we want to welcome you to this year's Holiday Bible Club 2020 Polar Explorers. We're going to have loads of fun. There's going to be games, craft, there's going to be a leaders challenge, we're going to have some great songs and just all around good fun.
You're aware that nobody's here. You're talking to yourself.
I mean, have you not seen the news? We can't meet in groups yet. So we thought this year we would do something well out of our comfort zone and bring it to you in your homes so you don't even have to get out of bed to do it. How good are we?
That's very clever.
So the whole point of this week is that we can help you learn a wee bit more about God and what it's like takes to be part of His big expedition. Every day we're going to go on a mini expedition to learn a little bit more about someone in the Bible, and hopefully we'll learn how it makes it even easier for us to be part of His expedition.
Right, well, let's go.
Whoa! I think you're a wee bit cold looking. You'll need a warm up before we go out.
Oh, I know just the guys. Please welcome Ethan and Mark.
And this time, we're gonna get funky. Funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're gonna do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Five hops this time. Hop it out now. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop? Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops, two hops. Two hops, two hops. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Do that stuff. Do it. Do it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. Peace.
So what we're at the moment is we are at our place called Base Camp. This is where our all great polar expeditions begin. I am here because I'm one of the greatest explorers out, and I'm going to show my friend a wee bit about it.
Well, to be honest, I'm here to learn a bit more about my carbon footprint, and really everybody's, because we're not really doing anything right here. And we're melting these polar ice caps and the poles, and they won't be here for much longer. Like, we need to turn off lights, we need to use public transport, there's loads of things we can do, and we're affecting this for future generations. Do you know what I mean?
So, like a cardboard footprint, as in like something you like cut out and bring it with you?
No.
Okay. Oh, like a cabin footprint, so when you walk in somewhere and pick a step and leave a...
Try again.
Okay. Got it. Carbonara footprint. So when you go in, you get a bit of food in there and you take a step.
You are useless.
Right, okay, I'll get it eventually.
Don't know that you will.
I will.
Anyway, I'm excited to go.
Okay, but, dude, what are you wearing?
I'm ready for my holidays.
You clearly are. We are not going on a holiday though.
But what's wrong with it?
I mean, first of all, that shirt does not go with those shoes. And other than that, you are not ready to go out in the poles, to go adventuring in the freezing cold conditions.
Right, well, I've got plenty of options. Do you want to see them?
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that looks a wee bit better. You're almost ready to go.
I think I'm ready.
But we need one more thing.
And what's that?
We need a walking song.
Oh, lad, I've got this. Do you want to hear it? Goes like, I will walk.
Whoa. None of that. I don't want to hear any of your singing. I'd
Give me
much
a
rather
chance.
hear some decent singing
Whoa.
over to our fantastic J Crew.
Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will get crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will get crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. I wanna live each day like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge every day. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Walk through the valley, climb mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Can't hold me back now. I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Walk through the valley, climb mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Can't hold me back now. I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. I wanna live each day like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge every day. I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow.
I lay my life down at your feet. You're the only one I need. I turn to you and you are always there. In troubled times it's you I see. I put you first, that's all I need. I humble all I am, all to you. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. You're the only one, you're the only one, you're the only one that I could live for. You're the only one, you're the only one, you're the only one that I could live for. You were always, always there, every how and everywhere. Your grace abounds so deeply within me. You will never ever change. Yesterday, today, the same. Forever till forever meets no end. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. Are you having fun? Well, what we're gonna do now is we're all gonna get down nice and low. That's it, how low can you go? And we're gonna sing, you are the way, the truth and the life. Come on, let me hear ya. You are the way, the truth and the life. We live by faith and not by sight for you. We're living all for you. Up a bit higher. You are the way, the truth and the life. We live by faith and not by sight for you. We're living all for you. You are the way. You are the way, the truth and the life. We live by faith and not by sight for you. We're living all for you. You are the way, the truth and the life. We live by faith and not by sight for you. We're living all for you. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for.
You know, I've got a story for you. Did I ever tell you about the time I was in Siberia?
No.
So I was going on a team, and I was the youngest one on the team, and we were going to do this amazing work. Everybody had really important roles, including me. I had to bring the thermal socks.
You didn't, did you?
No, I didn't. I forgot to bring the thermal socks. And the team had to cut off bits of their sleeve and put them on their feet, and they were really, really mad at me. And I knew I made a huge mistake, and I was so scared that I was going to ruin the expedition for everybody, and I had to go in front of all of them and say sorry. And that reminds me of a story in the Bible. I'm going to pass over to Holly and my twin brother Michael. Hello, I'm Michael, Sir Random Fine's twin brother.
And I'm Holly. I don't have any siblings, but we're here to talk to you today about the Bible. So, today is our second day of
Whoa,
Holy
whoa, whoa, whoa. It's our first day. No, I can't be having someone like this. Way to go. I need a better co-star than this. Somebody else in. It's day one, they can't even do it right.
Michael, have you forgotten what today's talk is about?
Maybe.
Today we're going to be talking about mistakes. So, Michael, I think you're somebody who's definitely made a mistake or two in their life. Would you like to share an example of that?
Okay, well, one time I was out with my friends and I hit on them and I saw them coming around the corner and I thought, you know what, I'll jump out and I'll scare them and it'll be really funny. So I hid round the corner and heard their footsteps coming and jumped out, screamed. They were petrified, fell to the floor, but actually it wasn't my friend, it was some old lady walking her dog.
It's okay, Michael, we all make mistakes. You know, I've made some mistakes as well, but generally the ones that I make, you know, you can rub them out with one of these. But I think you might need one of these to rub your mistakes out.
Great. Look, I'm not the first person to make a mistake, okay? All we have to do is look in the Bible to see someone who made a really, really huge mistake but was forgiven. And his name is Peter.
You know, that is a really good example. Peter was one of Jesus' best friends.
So, that's like, for me, it's like Big Marco.
And one day, Peter and Jesus were just out and about a wee bit.
So, if you imagine me and Mark walking around the forest park.
And, well, some people didn't really like Jesus, and so they arrested him.
Well, Mark got in a wee bit of trouble, and somehow got arrested.
Now, Peter had a decision to make. He knew that what Jesus had done could get him into a bit of trouble as well. And so he didn't know. Should he back his best friend, or should he say that he had no idea what Jesus had done and he had no idea who Jesus was?
So I had a choice. I can stick with Mark and say to the police, oh, he didn't do anything, and risk getting myself in trouble. Or I can turn a blind eye, walk away, and leave him to take all the blame, and I get away free.
What do you think the right choice would be, Michael?
Well, it's easy now to say it. I should have stuck with Mark, but at the time I was scared, I was afraid, I was worried, and I ran away.
And that is what Peter did as well. Peter said, I don't know who Jesus is. And he didn't just do this once, he did it 3 times. That's a pretty big mistake to make.
It is. And to be honest, I can look back and say, you know what, I did the wrong thing. And all I could do to Mark was say sorry. Peter did the exact same thing. Peter asked for forgiveness. He knew he made a mistake. But there's one thing saying sorry, but being forgiven is a whole different thing. So I was very lucky. Mark did forgive me, and it was the same in his Bible. Peter was forgiven by Jesus, and Peter used his forgiveness to go on and do amazing things.
Peter set up the church at the time. Peter went on and told loads of people about Jesus, and loads of people became Christians because of it and enjoyed the same forgiveness that Peter had.
Now, obviously, we don't just have a rubber, we can rub out our mistakes. We can pray for forgiveness, but we have something else to get rid of our mistakes. Let me go grab it for you. This here is like our rubber.
When Jesus died on the cross, he used this to rub out all the mistakes we've made. As long as we love him and as long as we pray to him, we're forgiven. It doesn't matter anymore.
When Jesus died, he rubbed out every mistake we have made in the past and every mistake we will make in the future, as long as we say sorry to God and pray to him for forgiveness. It does not matter how many mistakes we make. We will never make too many mistakes not to be part of God's big expedition.
You know what's getting me?
What's getting you?
How did you know what to wear?
What do you mean how do I know what to wear?
Like, why'd you wear that? Why wasn't my shirt okay?
I just wore what all the Eskimos wear.
What even is an Eskimo?
Okay, well, to help you get your head around what an Eskimo is, we'll hand over to our craft team and they'll show you what one looks like. Over to the craft team.
C to the R to the AFT, to the T to the I to the M and D. It's craft time. Yo, yo, it's craft time. Let's go.
Welcome everyone to Craft Time. Today we are going to be making Eskimos, also known as polar explorers. Eskimos have to wear really warm clothes as they live in places which are usually very cold. Eskimos live in places such as the Arctic, Greenland, Canada and Alaska. They usually live in igloos made from big blocks of snow, or tents made from animal skin. Eskimos can't just pop into Sainsbury's or Tesco's. They have to find their food by fishing or hunting. Hello everyone! Welcome to craft time. If you're P1 to P3, turn your listening ears on and get your craft fingers moving. Today we are going to be making Polar Explorer people. So in your craft packs, you should have an outline of 3 people. You should also have 3 bits of cotton wool and some cupcake cases for their hoods. You will also need some colouring pens, some colouring pencils, and a glue stick. The first thing you want to do is colour in your Eskimo's coat, mittens, legs and boots. Use lots of different colours and make it as bright and colourful as you want. The next thing you should do is draw faces on your cupcake cases. Make them nice and smiley. you're going to take your glue stick and glue your cupcake cases with their beautiful faces on them to your piece of card. The next thing you want to do is glue on some cotton wool to your Eskimos. This will keep them nice and warm in the snow. Well done, P1s to P3s. I hope you had fun at craft time. Hello, P4s to P7s. It's your time to get crafty. So we're going to be making a fishing polar explorer, like this one. And here are the things that you will need. So you need a piece of card, a glue stick, some scissors, some pens, cotton wool, a pom-pom, some string, a ping pong ball, a cocktail stick, tissue paper, a cup, and finally some pipe cleaners. The first thing you should do is put glue all over your cup. You're then going to take your tissue paper and make sure the cup is covered in it. For the next step, you're going to take one of your pipe cleaners and wrap it around the bottom of the cup. This will make your Eskimo's coat nice and furry. Then take a second pipe cleaner and wrap it around the top of your cup. Now fold your piece of card in half and cut it so there are two pieces. Now you want to draw out some arms for your Eskimo. Once you've finished drawing your arms, now you can cut them out. Now colour in both of your arms on both sides. Make them as colourful as you want. Once both of the arms are coloured in, take 2 small bits of the pipe cleaner and wrap them around the hands to make the mittens nice and woolly. To make your Eskimo's fishing rod, take the piece of string and tie it around your cocktail stick. Now attach the fishing rod to one of the arms. You can now glue both of the arms to your Eskimo's body. For the next step, draw a fish and colour it in. Now cut out the fish and attach it to the end of the string. Next, take your ping pong ball and draw a face on it. To make a woolly hat for your Eskimo, glue all over the ping pong ball and then attach some cotton wool. To finish off the hat, add your pom-pom. Now glue your head to the body. A pipe cleaner into a circle and attach it to the front of the ping pong ball where the face is. Now add some cotton wool to your Eskimo's coat to keep it nice and warm. Next, take the other half of your piece of card and draw an iceberg on it. Then you can cut this out. Now draw some feet for your Eskimo on the iceberg and colour them in. The final step is to glue your Eskimo to the iceberg. Well done, P4s to P7s. We hope you all had fun at craft time making your fishing Eskimo.
You know, I could do with spending a bit more time looking at that story to understand it more.
Do you know what? I've got just the thing for you. I've got some worksheets for you and some worksheets for you guys at home. If you just look at the pack that you got last week, there'll be some activities for you to work on right now. We're going to give you 20 minutes to look at that and go get a wee bit of food and take a wee break as well. We'll see you in 20.
Now, like, see now, I'm warmed up, I'm ready to go. I want to do something.
What kind of things do you want to do?
I want to play a game.
Like what kind of game?
I don't know. What kind of games are there?
Okay, well, I'm no fun, so I'm going to pass over to our fantastic games team for today.
Hi, I'm Callum and I'm a member of Flame at HPC. Today at Holiday Bible Club, our game is all about ice. It's called Mystery Meltdown. So imagine this, you are a polar explorer and you accidentally left some things outside in the snow overnight and they're all frozen in ice. Oh no! So, in today's game, we're going to try and work out what these objects are as the ice melts around them. Let's have a go with the first one. That was quite a difficult one to start with. As you can see, it was quite a big marble. These marbles are necessary to have some fun when we're out exploring with friends in the evening. Now, let's try this next object. So our next object was a golf ball, which is an object our leader Michael spends a lot of time looking for when he's playing golf. Got to keep it on the fairways. So let's try the next object. Well done if you got this object. It was probably one a lot of you are very familiar with, a Lego man. They're so much fun to play with. Lego was an absolutely amazing invention. Now, let's have a go with the next object, which might be quite difficult. It probably took you quite a long time to work out what this object was. It was something we're all very familiar with. A coin. A £1 coin, in fact. Now, let's try this next object. So, our next object was quite difficult as well. It was a key. So, moving on to our next object, try and work out what it is. So our next object was a dice. Dice are so much fun to play with. They're massive parts of all our favourite games such as Ludo or Monopoly or just any other board game really. So moving on to our next object. Well done if you got this one. This was quite difficult. It was a medal and something that we all love to win at Sports Day. So let's try our next object, which will be the last one. So our final object was a Nerf bullet. I'm sure you guys absolutely love playing with your Nerf guns. It's so much fun. I hope you really enjoyed this game and that you got lots of our objects very, very quickly. Thank you.
Right, so I have a few questions.
Of course you do.
Right, so Peter was scared, yeah?
Yep.
So he lied and pretended he didn't know Jesus. But then Jesus came back to life and he still forgave him.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. I only have one more question.
Okay.
So, like, the only thing, like, no matter what we do actually, like, as long as we're willing to ask for forgiveness, God's always going to give it.
Absolutely.
You know, I kind of get it, but I wish I could, like, apply it to real life in today's world, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. And you know what? I've got someone just for you. We're going to hand over to Rachel Wilson, who's going to share a real life experience about what it's like about forgiveness.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel. For those of you who don't know me, I'll tell you a few fun facts about myself. I'm 17, I go to French School Lisburn, and my favourite chocolate bar is Cadbury Oreo. Today I'm going to talk to you about a time when I made a mistake and wasn't a friend of God, but I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. God forgave me anyway. So I have this friend and we're very similar people, so sometimes we tend to butt heads a little and we argue sometimes. However, there was one time when we were planning an event together in school and I thought that he was letting everyone else do the work and wasn't being independent with the organising. So I told him that I was annoyed with him and listed all the things that he was doing wrong. And looking back, I realised I wasn't being considerate or kind. I was basically just being mean and wasn't being helpful at all. So understandably, he got really upset and we ended up having this huge argument, which really sucked because we ended up not speaking to each other for weeks. There's this verse in the Bible from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32 that says, "Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, has forgiven you." And I realised in that moment I wasn't being kind or forgiving or tender-hearted. Thankfully, my friend forgave me for the unkind words that I sent to him, and God also forgave me for not acting like a friend of his and being kind like I should have. Just remember, if you ever make a mistake and say something that you didn't mean to, it's okay, because if you're sorry about what you've done, God will forgive you, no matter what.
You know, that's actually really helped, but I might forget this. Is there an easy way to remember it?
Do you know what there actually is? We're going to go back over to Rachel Wilson for a great TikTok to help you remember this year's memory verse.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel, and today we're going to have another look at the memory verse for this week. It's found in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 15, and it says, "Wear shoes that are able to speed you on as you preach the good news of peace with God." I don't know about you, but if I was running a race, I'd want to make sure that I was wearing the right type of footwear to help me go as fast as I possibly could. I wouldn't want to be wearing high heels or slippers or something like that could slow me down. So that's kind of what this verse means. When you're telling others about the good news of God and the amazing things that He can do, you don't want to be acting mean or angry or jealous. You want to be preparing yourselves with good attitudes. You want to be kind and loving so that other people can see how good God is. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today to teach the memory verse. I'm sure most of you have heard of TikTok. So I've come up with a TikTok dance to help us remember the memory verse. Okay, so the memory verse is found in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 15. So to help us remember that, we're going to do this. We're going to bring our left hand to our right shoulder and shrug it forward. So Ephesians, and then we're going to do 2 claps to remember 6, 15. So Ephesians 6, 15. Okay, and then so the first part of our memory verse says, "Wear shoes that are able." So we're going to pretend to put on shoes like this, and then for that are able, we're going to step to the side and jump, and step to the other side and jump. So I'll go from the start again quite slowly. Ephesians 6, 15. Wear shoes that are able. And then the next part of the verse says, "to speed you on." So we're going to do this, for to speed you on, as if you're running a race. So to speed you on, as you preach, your arms are going to come around and in front of you, like you're holding a Bible. The good news, and for good news we're going to woe. I'm sure most of you know how to woe. And then, so we'll go from the start. Ephesians 6, 15. Wear shoes that are able to speed you on as you preach the good news. Okay, I'll do that one more time, slowly. Ephesians 6, 15. Wear shoes that are able to speed you on as you preach the good news. And the final bit is of peace. So we're going to do a peace sign with God. So that final bit of peace with God. So I'll do the whole thing. Ephesians 6, 15. Wear shoes that are able to speed you on as you preach the good news of peace with God. Okay, I'll do it one more time and then I'll get some friends in to help me. Ephesians 6, 15. Wear shoes that are able to speed you on as you preach the good news of peace with God. Then I'm going to show you the final product of what our TikTok dance looks like with the memory verse above us.
I can't wait for you to come my way. I've been far away, but I'll keep running. I can't wait.
I'm raging.
What about now?
I forgot to record EastEnders.
Ah, it's okay. Probably didn't record because they're just showing all the old episodes again.
What? But now I have nothing to actually do with my life. I have nothing to watch.
Well, what kind of thing do you want to watch?
You know, I'd love a drama. Absolutely love a drama.
A real good juicy one?
Yeah, nothing better.
Do you know what? I've got just the thing for you. It's called The Ice Adventure. Over to our fantastic drama team.
Wait a minute. We're not getting anywhere. Just stop what you're doing and drop everything.
Oh, I feel like my arms are gonna fall off.
Why, you were barely carrying anything.
These arms aren't used to carting stuff about. I'm a princess. Normally I just have a servant or 5 do it for me.
You've never done anything more dangerous than eat a yogurt past its sell-by date. I don't know how Polar Explorers allowed you to come.
Nonsense. I'm sure Her Royal Highness Princess Carrie of the North Seas, the snowy plains, the great town hall of Croydon will be absolutely fine. We'll have to start off somewhere. I remember when I was a boy, just of 16 or 17.
Okay, I get the picture. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Oh, hello everyone. Were you here for the expedition briefing as well? Well, I should introduce myself. My name is Faye Mears, survival expert extraordinaire.
Helen Helter Skelter's the name, action's the game. If you can ski across it or fly above it, I've done it.
And I'm Scott, but they call me the Great Scott. That's because of all the polar expeditions I've done. I've been to Siberia, South Argentina, Alaska, Antarctica.
And I'm Princess Carrie, here because, well, I don't really know why I'm here. I've never done anything like this before.
Yes, quite. Anyway, we're waiting for instructions. Are you coming to Polar Explorers this week? I'm sure Sir Random Finds and Bare Feet will take good care of you. They're great explorers.
Come in, base camp. Hello, base camp. This is HQ calling.
Hello, HQ. Are you well?
Ooh, not very well. My frostbite is still playing up. I should never have gone out in that blizzard just wearing flip-flops.
Oh, that's so bad. Anyway, we're here and ready. What are we doing?
We're sending you with a vital message to Professor Yvonne von Ebian, the scientist based at Ice Station Deborah. She's been cut off for months and all her communications are down.
Cool, I've always wanted to meet Professor Yvonne von Ebian.
Sounds a bit dangerous.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake. All we have to do is trek across the snowy plains, scale a glacier, and then maybe climb a mountain.
Can I not just eat the cake? Hang on, are you wearing a false moustache?
What? No, of course not. What a silly suggestion.
Shh. Anyway, Chief, what is the message we're sending her?
I'm afraid I can't tell you over the radio, but you'll receive a coded message very soon. That's all from me. HQ out.
Okay, bye Chief. Right team, we need to get going.
Well, so far, so good. I've managed to trick everyone into thinking that I am the Great Scott. Well, I'm not. The chief denied me a place on his team, and I'm going to ruin this for everyone. That'll teach them. I think I've got everything.
Where is it?
What?
Your stuff.
I'm wearing it.
What? You need more than that. It's like minus 30 degrees at the pole. You'll freeze.
Where's your waterproofs, your windproofs, your snowproofs, your polar bear proofs?
Oh, I don't need any of that stuff. One time, I climbed up Mount Kilimanjaro wearing only tweed cap, pair of slippers, and I had a bag of liquors, all sorts as well.
Seriously? You'll need more than that. We have to stay safe and keep each other safe. If I let you go out in that weather, you'll freeze solid and we'll be able to use you as a table.
Well, suppose I can stick on a waterproof coat or something.
There you go.
Hello chaps, I'm ready to go.
Oh, not you as well.
I'm only joking, don't worry, I've got loads of warm stuff as well. Bring it in.
Where did all this come from?
Well, I just figured that if we were taking an important message to scientists across glaciers, over snowfields, up and down mountains, I'd better be prepared. So I had my dad order all this stuff. And best of all, I've got this chocolate cake.
Well, all of this is brilliant. I'll be able to do a lot of daredevil stuff with this. I can climb up mountains, fight off polar bears. I'll be famous after this.
But aren't you already famous? I mean, I thought I recognised you, so I googled you, and this article popped up. I mean, weren't you the navigator of the expedition that got lost on the way to Lapland? Sort of.
How did you get lost?
Well, I got a little distracted because I was making a skiing video for my YouTube channel.
And weren't you on that team that went to northern Canada and got stuck in the ice?
What did you get wrong that time?
Well, I was ordering the supplies and I ticked the wrong box. So instead of large Arctic ship, I ordered a large bag of chips. But anyone could have made the same mistake.
Well, what about the adventure to the Antarctic where you got attacked by penguins?
Well, how was I supposed to know that they like to eat all the high energy biscuits we had?
You kept dropping them on the floor.
Well, I was scared of losing our way, so I thought I might leave a little trail, you know, like in Hansel and Gretel.
I don't believe it. I have an old explorer who think he can get anywhere with an old tennis racket and a bag of toffees. I've got someone who is a princess who can't go anywhere without her servants. And now I've got someone who's made so many mistakes. I'm so shocked she isn't on You've Been Framed. That's it. I am calling HQ. This expedition isn't going anywhere. Hello, HQ. Come in, HQ.
Hello, base camp. What's the problem?
I mean, it's the team you put together. They're just not up to the job, Chief.
Hang on a minute.
That's not fair.
She's right.
One's too inexperienced, one's so vastly unprepared, and Helen Helter-Skelter, who's made so many mistakes. I'm so shocked she is still alive.
Faye, let me stop you there. HQ knows all about Helen's past mistakes, but we know she's learnt her lesson and we've selected her especially for this mission.
Well, really?
Yes, Faye. Each one of you has been chosen to play your part, including Helen. She's a brave woman who has just got it wrong in the past. We think all she needs is some encouragement, a new compass, and a lesson on the difference between ships and chips.
But...
No buts, Faye. You're all in this expedition together. If you work together, you'll be fine, and we can get the message to Professor Yvonne van Evian safely. HQ out.
Okay. Well, I suppose we're on the team, no matter how crazy, unprepared, or accident-prone we are.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Oi, social distancing much?
Oh.
And I can just blame Helen when everything goes wrong.
What?
I mean, I'm so happy I could burst into song. Climb every mountain, search high and low, scale every glacier, let's trek across North Pole.
Are you sure you're not wearing a fake moustache?
What? No, of course not.
Anyway, we need to get our stuff. Let's get going.
I say, my good fellows, could you give me a hand?
Well, I suppose being a princess does have its benefits. Come on, let's go on our expedition.
The other way there's two poles.
Yeah.
And there's like the south one, which is a good one, and then the small little north one on the other side.
I mean, the North Pole, where all the polar bears live, the scary animals, and our best mate Santa lives.
Yeah, but who really cares? The South Pole's bigger.
The North Pole is far, far better.
I completely disagree with you.
Do you know what? We'll have a challenge this week. Team North Pole versus Team South Pole. Team Polar Bear versus Team Penguin. And the loser gets a forfeit chosen by the winner.
Well, you're going to lose, aren't you?
Okay, well, we'll see how the first challenge goes.
Okay, so for today's leader challenge, we have me, Callum, versus Archie. Hello. So we're going to be doing some type of water bottle bowling today. We've got 6 water bottles and a variety of different types of balls we are going to try and knock down water bottles with. So in each round, there'll be 3 rounds, and in each round we will have 2 goes to try and knock down all of the water bottles. I hope you have fun watching.
And the location for today's epic showdown is none other than Allen's car parking space. Capacity of 1 car or 2 very small cars.
Oh!
Whoa. Right, here we go. Attempt 1. Oh, that's good. Can he get it? Ooh! And here we have Mr. Archie Moore. Ooh, pretty good, pretty good. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Oh no! We do that one again.
Disaster. With the football, Callum Tucker. He's rolling. Whoa! Oh, he's got another one on the rebound. Look at that. Here he goes, 2 to go. He rolls it gently. He's got one of them. He can get the rebound. Oh! We have Archie Moore in the final round between the legs. Yeah! So here we have Archie Moore, final round, attempt number 2. 3 bottles left. Yes! Here we go, round 3. Oh, he's gone between the legs. Nice. Are you happy with that effort?
That's okay.
Okay, attempt number 2. Through the legs, here we go. Oh, this could be good! It's a spare! Oh!
And the winner of this leaders challenge by 16 points to 11 is Callum Tucker.
You all
counting on God.
Have you had a good day today?
Yeah, I have. Have you?
Yeah, I've had a great day, and we'll be back again tomorrow.
We're done.
Absolutely, we're done.
Why?
Because, dude, we've been here for like 10 hours recording this one day.
Fair point.
Yeah. I hope you guys have had a fantastic day at home as well, and we really hope you tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock as we continue on our expedition with God and we learn out more and more about some of God's amazing people. See you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.